very, very, very last class of Laylet Hob 3 Ways, okay? So we learned our skeleton choreography. We've tried the choreography with 2 songs, making modifications based on how we felt inspired by the music. So we're gonna do that again one more time. So the version of Laylet Hob that we're going to be working with today is by Zouli Production, Zouli Production. Yeah, I think it's production and not productions. But either way, if you type that in, you will find it. That's the version we'll be working with. It's a nice, lovely version. Anything else I want to say about it before I play it? I don't think so. So I will play it once, we can listen, and then you can stop the video and play it more on your own, if you would like. Then we'll try our skeleton choreography to it. Then I will listen to it one more time and kind of think about how I'm inspired to move by this version, and maybe what changes I would make to the skeleton choreography based on what I'm hearing in this music. And then we'll try it all together. I have seen a few videos from people who have been trying out the versions of the song, trying out the choreography, making their own personal adjustments and changes, and it's really, really nice to see. At the end of the day, this is about listening to the music and having our bodies connect to it at that moment. So taking something that we have already, but how can we modify, how can we adjust based on how we are inspired? What are the musical changes? What is that, how does that inspire me emotionally, spiritually even, if that is like a level of connection that you have with dance and music? How can I express that with my body, right? Okay, so I'm gonna play this version and then we'll try the skeleton choreography to it. All right. I like this version. It's so like deep and earthy, and has a lot of like the music's just like drawn out in this like sultry and breathy way. I think it's really nice. Okay, let me find a good spot and then we're gonna try the skeleton choreography. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, and 1. No, we weren't ready. I wasn't ready. Okay, gotta find the beat on this one. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, and 1 and 2. Turn. Dip. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Turn. 1, 2, 3. Undulation. Drop. drop, drop. Okay. So, there we are. We have the song. We try skeletal choreography to it. And I've already kind of told you a little bit about how I hear the song. So, again, I hear it's very earthy and very breathy. And to me, there's a sultriness to it and a, what's the word I used earlier? I don't know, probably, is it breathy? Okay, never mind. There's a sultriness to that. And there's a linger in it, a kind of draw in that. So I kind of want to play around with that because this is how I'm hearing it. I want to play around with that with this choreography. So one thing that I'm thinking about doing is when we go around in our figure eight, kind of like 2-circle thing, I can either release my arms and walk really simply like this with the chest up and the head tilted back, kind of imitating what I'm hearing in terms of breathiness, sultriness, you know. Because the people, when they have their head tilted up like this sometimes, there's like an openness in that, exposing the neck, exposing the chest, that is invited. It's very sultry, but it also has power. The chest is out, right? So that's one thing that we could try. Oh, 1, 2, 3, and 1 and 2, and what I also want to add with that, I have a couple ideas for this, but we're just gonna stick with this one. Many ideas will work, right? There's so many things that we can do to express that thing that we're thinking about in our mind, right? And the thing that you decide, the way you hear the music, and the way you decide to express what you hear is all you, right? Another thing I want to add to this is a 1, 2, 3 with the hips. So you have your hips sway with the feet. So 1, 2, 3, and 1 and 2 and 2, 3 and 1, 2. Have a hip sway, chest open, arms relaxed back. We can try that. Is it gonna be perfect or who knows? I'm gonna try it and see how it works. There's that. Let me play this version one more time. May I play this little segment one more time so I can listen and get the rest of my ideas together. Okay. I got a few things, so you can kind of see me working it out on my body a little bit. So, when I'm doing that, circle, circle, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, arms release down, it's good for some of it, but not for all of it. So I think I'm gonna try to move my arms around, because I feel that. And I'm gonna switch keep my hips moving back and forth throughout that whole thing. Sassy Diva, when I turn and hit this pose here, really milk it. Chest out, neck up, juicy. Okay? Do the same thing, go the other way. Chest out, neck out, juicy, juicy. I think I want to undulate down to up though. In that little pause moment, undulate down to up. I did drops at first, but honestly, I don't think drops really work with the song. Let's do some circles. Let's do some inward circles on our right hip. So 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Actually, let's not do inward. Let's do outward. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and roll up and drop, drop, baby. Actually, no, we're gonna change it. So we're gonna roll up. Instead of those 3 drops, you're gonna do 2 outward circles, 1 and 2. And instead of rolling up, drop, drop, I'm just gonna do 2 slow up to down undulations. Da 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 da. And then I'll do 1 more undulation. 1 undulation, 2 fast, ba, ba. So they're kind of, these undulations are gonna use your feet, and they're gonna have a leg release in them. So if we start from, we pivot, we do the pivot turn. With the pivot turn, we roll it up. We're gonna go da 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 da. So you see, I'm undulating and I'm moving my feet. So I'm now angling my body forward. And then I'm gonna do the same thing I did last week, actually, with those reverse smiles, those figure 8s down to up. Do 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 do, like that. So go over all the changes to their little skeleton-based choreography that I felt inspired to make based on this version of the song. Again, I'm moving with the feel of the earthiness, the sultriness, the breath of this music. I am breathing really hard today because my nose is really stopped up. I'm having a lot of sinuses. Okay. So, overview of the changes. So we are going to walk in a circle, arms down, chest up, head up, moving the hips, but you can move the arms up and down as you go around. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You're going to sassy, pivot turn, sink. Okay, chest up, head up. Move into the next thing. Pivot turn, sink, chest up, neck, all that jazz. Beautiful. And then you're gonna roll up, down to up. And then you're gonna do 2 outside hip circles, out to the outside, to the outside. 2 slow undulations, up to down. Then you're gonna have the foot release. Do 3 undulations with the foot release so you can face forward. So slow, fast, fast. And then your figure 8s down to up, da da da, da 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 da. And then do it the other way. Feel free to stop, pause this, rewind to get the rundown of it again. Okay, and then when you're ready, we're gonna do it with the music a couple times. This beginning is hard to catch, but we're gonna try. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I messed the whole thing up. I'll try it on the next one. Roll up, circle, circle, undulation, 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 fast, fast, figure 8, figure 8, figure 8. Okay, totally messed that up. That first time around, but it's all good. It's not about being perfect, it's about feeling the music and being inspired. All right, let's try one more time. Just trying to catch this beat in the beginning. 1, 2, 3. That was really interesting. Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, I still like, so those were things ways that I was inspired to move based on listening. But then trying to actually do what I was inspired to do based on listening and actually try to put it to the music with the way that the song is put together, it didn't quite like work out. It didn't feel, like maybe, I have no clue how it looked, right? I'll see when I play this back. But it didn't feel so connected to the music. So I wouldn't do this now, but I would continue to play. So I would, I would play it back, right? And I would follow those same patterns of the skeleton choreography, the main patterns of the circle, the pause, and then doing something this way, then doing something this way. I would stay with that pattern, but I would try it again, try it a bit differently, and see what my body wants to do without holding on to too much more than that. So I would follow the pattern, circle, circle, turn, pause, circle, circle, turn, pause. Do something facing the diagonal, do something facing front. Do it again, right? Keep just that foundation and the essence of it. So like the walking part, like still be walking, but how would I walk differently? How am I inspired to walk? There's a pause here. How can I pause differently? Do I want to go with the accent? Do I want to go with the melody? Do I want to follow the rhythm? What do I want to do? All right, so I would try that again. And so again, I talk all this stuff out. This class is not a technique class. It is a musicality class. It is an expression class. It is feeling the music, letting the music move you, singing, just playing. How do I respond to this? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that didn't feel right. Maybe I really like flowing with the melody. That's nice. Let's flow with the melody. Maybe I want to try something different. Maybe I want to do the rhythm. How can I put on the rhythm here? It's exploration. Yeah. So as always, I hope you had a lot of fun. This is the end of the series, so I hope you have really gotten something out of this. Again, just in relation to musicality, how you feel the music, how you express the music, and all of that jazz. I want to see your videos, so you can like DM them to me, or you can post them publicly and tag me. But I really want to see like your own personal interpretation. So there's the way that I have gone about it and the way that I have changed it based on what I'm hearing in the music. But there's also what you will do when you step on stage, when you get in front of your practice mirror, when you press the record button on your camera. There's the way that you move and you express yourself authentically. So I want to see what that looks like for you. So feel free to show me, tag me, all that jazz. Thank you all so much for following along with this series. I hope you had fun playing and exploring and just getting to know different versions of these songs a lot better, and understanding like how like the same song can sound like a million different ways, just depending on who is putting it together, who's composing it, what instruments do they have, how many instruments do they have, how many musicians, all that stuff. Yeah, I appreciate you all so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.